Hello. I hope you can hear me. So, hello students, and welcome back to bankexamstudy.com. So, today we are live again. So, what we are going to discuss? I mean, a lot of students are asking me, sir, is it possible to prepare for RBI Grade B exam within 45 days? This is a difficult question, students. So, if you are having any past experiences with any competitive exam, let it be IBPS, SBI. I mean, there are categories of students. There are students who are preparing for RBI, SBI, right? This is the first category. There are second category of students who are preparing for UPSC, IAS, right? This is the second category. The third category is preparing for CAT, and fourth category of students who are actually yes preparing no experience, nothing, and another category who are preparing for RBI only, right? So there are five categories of students who are actually calling me or messaging me and asking me, sir, I have been preparing for IBPS PO from last 2 years or last 1 year, and I have done quant, reasoning, English. And there are other sort of students who just call us and tell us that, sir, I'm preparing for UPSC from last 1 year, 2 year. And there are certain students who are preparing for CAT. For these four kind of students, these the students who are preparing for IBPS, UPSC, CAT, and RBI. Yes, it is possible for you to prepare for comparative this RBI Grade B exam within 45 days. But if you do not have any sort of experience with such comparative exam, if you have never done quantitative aptitude, reasoning, English, you don't know anything about it, then it is difficult for you. Then I would highly recommend you to prepare for 2019 exam, and we have already started the RBI Grade B 2019 course, so you can join that course. So stop watching this video lecture and go to store.bankexamstudy.com and join the 2019 course. This is not cup of your tea, uh, your cup of tea actually. Sorry for that, it's not your cup of tea, so just forget about that. So let's start. I mean, in case you are having any sort of doubt, any doubt in your mind, you can just make a comment, so I'm going to reply all your comments, right? So 7 weeks plan, let's start with the week number one. Any doubt in your mind, students, I'm going to answer that. So the live chat is there. So these are the five sort of kind of type of students. IBPS students who are preparing for IBPS PO, SBI PO, UPSC, CAT, RBI. So the students who have never prepared for any competitive exam, it is really difficult for you. But for the remaining four kind of students, yes, it is possible for you to prepare within 45 days or 7 weeks. So how to do this? The 7 weeks plan, the week number one, and the most important one. In the week number one, you need to read the RBI Grade B GK Digest. For the if you're already reading the RBI Grade B GK Digest, if you see, there are certain main categories of students. The category number one and the category number two, right? In the category number one of the students who gave it a thought in November 2017 or December 2017, gave it a thought that yes, I should prepare for RBI Grade B exam. And there are a few students who just got this idea in the month of July, on 2nd of July or 3rd of July, when the notification came out. So the category number one students, they have already gone through the November, December, Jan, Feb, March, April, May RBI Grade B GK test. Even though they didn't, joined our course, but they just got the RBI Grade B GK test and they gone through that. So for those students, the road is easier, right? So for others who have not gone through it, the RBI Grade B GK digest for the December, Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June. So this is little hard for you. One digest per day. I mean, in the month of December, it used to be like 70-80 pages, but in the month of May and June, it is 180 pages. From May, it started to being 180 pages. So this much content you need to go through within a week. If you can't do that, this is not for you, right? So one digest every day you need to do. So what this digest is going to cover? Again, this digest is going to cover the current affairs, the banking awareness, And that's really important for the general awareness of phase 1 as well as ESI of phase 2. Current affair, banking awareness, Yojana summary. That's very important. Yojana summary. Analysis of government schemes and analysis of all the important and popular government schemes. International reports. Analysis of international reports. So these two are special parts. And then the most important, RBI's circulars analysis. So these are the important parts or the sections of RBI Grade B GK Digest, and I request all of you to go through start from December, Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June. So you need to go through the this much capsules, one capsule per day. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are 8 capsules actually. So within a week, on Sunday you can do 2 capsules. So within a week you need to read this much. This should be around, you can say, around, this is 600 pages of content. So I hope you can do that within a week. So that much you need to do within a week. So in case there is any doubt in your mind regarding the RBI Grade B GK Digest, you can ask in that comment section. So let me just open my phone and just check if there is any doubt in your minds. Yes. Hi, what about the mains preparation? I'm not able to access RBI Grade B GK Digest. Girish Chaudhary just send me an email. Yes, it is advantage for you, Manrol. Timetable preparation parallel phase 2. See, students, doing the preparation parallelly, parallel with phase 2, it is little, difficult actually. ESI portion, if you are reading this RBI Grade B GK Digest, you are already covering the ESI paper, right? You are already covering it. And what is left? The FM portion is left. Some of you are already chartered accountants or, from commerce background students, you have already done the FM. But for the others, is it the right time to do the FM? According to me, it's not the right time to do the FM. Right now, you should focus on phase 1 only, right? You want to crack the phase 1 first. So the week 1, this is what you need to do in the week 1, right? So if there is any other doubt in your mind, you can ask for regarding this. RBI Grade B not accessible. Where can I get the digest content? Already sent 2 days ago. Okay, Girish, I'll mark your complaint, right? So I'll do that for sure, Girish Chaudhary. I'll just solve your problem. Don't worry. So today I completed a lot of good content. Thank you, Nikhil Gupta. I mean, thanks for the live feedback. Sir, analysis of central sponsored scheme पर एक class पक्का कीजिएगा. Shakti Swaroop, yes, I'll do that for sure within most probably on Monday, right? So please tell the reasoning today. I completed that. Yes, it is advantage. Girish, I'll solve your problem. Anis Sahu, with Vision IS is the best alternative for RBI because I don't have much resources for the GK Digest. Vision IS, yes, it is good actually, but the problem with the Vision IS, it is made for UPSC, not for the RBI Grade B. So if you are looking for something for RBI Grade B, the general awareness content, you should read the focused content, the related content. And RBI, and they are not providing the analysis of RBI circular. So if you are looking for, well analyzed study material focused on RBI Grade B exam, the RBI Grade B GK Digest is the right kind of study material for you. Okay, so let's move forward. Sir, where can I get that? Yes, Yojana magazine summary, we are already doing it. So where you can get this RBI Grade B GK Digest, just go to store.bankexamstoday.com. There you can subscribe. It's really cost effective. store.bankexamstoday.com. There you can subscribe for the RBI Grade B GK Digest, the most important study material for RBI Grade B exam, the week 2. So revise the current affairs, start from June 2017 and read till December 2018. Why not after Jan? Because we have merged the current affairs within the RBI Grade B GK Digest. Why I'm asking you to read the old GK current affairs? See, students, during past few exams, during past few months, I have seen the NABARD Grade A exam. I did a proper analysis of NABARD Grade A exam. The NABARD Grade A exam, I did a proper analysis of this exam. Even the related exams, I did proper analysis. there were more questions from previous year's current affairs than this year's current affairs. Actually, NABARD grade A, there were many questions from, I mean, the exam was on, I think, May 19, and there were many questions from March 2017. There were many questions from July 2017. So yes, you should read the previous year's current affairs as well. Just go through it. Just, you can say, it is just 50-60 pages of content. Just go through it within a day. That will improve your score a lot. So if you want to see, the general awareness is of 80 marks. And trust me, if you are reading this thing, if you are reading the RBI Grade B GK digest, you are going to find at least 35-40 marks of paper out of those digest only. Trust me. And if you are reading this thing, I hope that 12 to 15 marks of the paper will be from these digests only, the GK digest only. So this much within this much content, you'll be going to find a lot of good content. Trust me, we produce a really high quality content. Even if you don't want to follow our GK digest, anyhow, read any other capsule, but start from June 2017, at least June 2017. If you want to start from April 2017, that is amazing. But start from June 2017. That is my recommendation for you. So in the week 2, you should do the current affairs, right? I know many of you are actually, spending a lot of time in quantitative aptitude, reasoning, English. Yes, that's true. That's good actually. But 80 marks are allotted to general awareness. Out of 200, 80 marks are allotted to general awareness. And I have seen people, students who have scored like 65 plus, right? So, and last year the cutoff was 76. So if you are able to score like 50 plus, like 55, 60, that is actually a good score. Then it would be really easy for you to crack it would be really easy for you to crack the total cutoff. Even if you are, getting the normal average scores in other subjects, that would it would be possible. In other case, suppose in Quant, the sectional cutoff was 4.5 last year. Maybe this year it will be 7, 8 or even 10. We are not making any assumption. So out of 30, you have just 20 minutes. How many questions you can attempt? Within 20 minutes, let's say last year the paper was so difficult, how many questions you can attempt? Can you attempt like 13 or 14? So if you attempted 13, 14 with, let's say, the final accuracy is 80%, 100% accuracy is rare. So let's say out of 13 or 14, 10 are correct and remaining are wrong. Even though it's a good attempt, you're still scoring like 8.5. I mean, let's say you're really good at maths, really good. You attempted 20 questions, 22 questions. And you'll be, even though like 90% is accuracy, you'll end up like scoring, let's say, you end up scoring like 18 or 19. That's it. So how you're going to reach that final cutoff? So if you're ignoring the general awareness today, you won't be able to crack the final cutoff. To crack the final cutoff, you need to excel at the general awareness. You need to focus on general awareness, right? That is my strategy. Just clear the sectional cutoffs in Quant, reasoning and English as well. And focus on general awareness. Out of 80, try to score like 55, 60. That's my strategy. So in the week 3, practice the quantitative aptitude question. Why I'm not providing the in-depth, strategy for the week 3 quantitative aptitude? I mean, I could provide that on day 1, do data interpretation, day 2 again do data interpretation, then simple questions. What I recommend you, I have already done a proper section yesterday. See students, out of 30 questions in the quantitative aptitude, I have seen the trends. There will be 2 to 3 DI sets. Last year it was 3 DI sets. Last year it was 2 DI sets and then 5 questions from data sufficiency, DS. This part was really difficult. The data interpretation part was really, really difficult. If what I recommend you is, before doing this part, the data interpretation, do the data sufficiency and the miscellaneous questions. And trust me, within 20 minutes, you won't be able to complete this portion. Do the miscellaneous questions first, the data sufficiency, or there can be 5 questions from number series or quadratic equations. These are the 3 options for the examiner. I have set many papers in the past, not the RBI Grade B paper. So let's say I'm going to set the question paper. Let's assume that I mean, I know that I'm going to set 2 data interpretation questions. I know that I need to make a set of 5 questions. Let it be data sufficiency, let it be series, or let it be quadratic equations. I'm going to select one. And then there are miscellaneous questions. All that time and work, time and distance, partnership, that ratios and proportions, averages, and all that. So that portion is easier. Even in last paper, that was easy. So focus on that. And one more important trick, most of the times in the exam the most difficult data interpretation set will be at the beginning. So if there are question numbers are like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 30, the most difficult data interpretation set will be there at the beginning to waste your time. I have a tip for you. Start your paper from 11th question or like 20th question. That is my strategy for you. That is my tip for you. Try this. It won't cost you anything, but try this. I have seen that thing in many exams. In most of the exams, the last questions are easier than the questions in the beginning. Trust me, you're going to improve your marks by 5 to 10%. I mean, trust me, this is a tip from my side. 95% of the cases, this trick is going to work, right? Trust me. So please use this trick for yourself, right? So this is for week number 3. And one more important thing, students, if you want to receive my videos on a regular basis, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon, and please like this video. That's really important for me. And now again, I need to check the chat messages. Let me answer those chat messages. So Meenakshi Seni, there was a bug in that, store.bank exam today that we have solved now. And I'm going to send everybody the June RBI Grade B cheat just in your emails. Don't worry. I'm from CA background. Can I face any difficulty in the RBI, analyze RBI circulars? Anis, yes. Actually, I mean, have you ever analyzed the RBI circulars? See, that's your wish. If you want to, read any other material, I can't force you to read my material. I'm not a salesman, right? Whatever we have done, we are putting a lot of efforts. If you are watching this, this is my duty to recommend you our study material. What other people are doing, maybe they are doing better than us, but it's your wish, it's your decision. Do whatever you want. Kshitij, please add more video on reverse log in the RBI Grade B course. Yes, Kshitij, I am going to start that reasoning from next week, so don't worry, I'll do that. एग्जाम नहीं आया तो पैसा वापस दोगे ना मेरा? Sure, Harshal. Yes, we'll do यार, mail भेज देना. And yes, I'm taking this challenge. Harshal Naranjes is saying अगर एग्जाम में RBI ग्रेड बी जी के डाइजेस्ट में से पेपर नहीं आया तो पैसे वापस करोगे. सबको नहीं प्रॉमिस करा मैं. हर्षल नारांजे, मेरा ये वीडियो मुझे दिखा देना हर्षल, आएगा पेपर, ट्रस्ट मी आएगा. ऐश्वर्या, मैंने 2 महीने पहले एक RBI PDF डाउनलोड, क्या वही पढ़ूं या नहीं डाइजेस्ट? ऐश्वर्या, दिस इज अ मंथली कैप्सूल, मंथली बेसिस पे आता है, राइट? सो इट्स ऑन मंथली बेसिस, राइट? So let's move forward. Week 4, practice the reasoning. Do the practice for reasoning. See students, 60 marks hai. There are 60 marks. 60 marks ka paper hai. How much time you can allot to it? See, you have 120 minutes. GA ko you have to give like around 30 minutes. 30 to 35 minutes. Quant ko you have to give like 20 minutes. English ko you have to allot like at least 20 minutes. Right, what is left now? Around 50. I mean, even though, I mean, switching, I mean, let's say, I mean, there are some easier questions to plus minus 2, right? So let's say you are taking 75, minutes here. How much time is left with you? I mean, it's around, you can say, you have like 40-45 minutes for the reasoning, and you need to do 60 questions. Can you do 60 questions within 40-45 marks or 40-45 minutes? For a normal, IQ students having a normal IQ, it's actually not possible. You need to choose the questions. Last year the puzzles were really difficult, actually really difficult. I'm going to do the analysis of reasoning paper, the 2017 paper, on Monday. That, trust me, that was really difficult. So how you can, work on it? Just choose the questions. What I can recommend you, if you see, never stuck on any question, never. If you're feeling like the puzzle is really difficult for you, I mean, give a 1 minute to a puzzle. If you feel like it's really difficult for you, just skip it. Don't take it to your ego. If you feel like it's difficult, okay, I'm not going to do this. Okay, you started the sitting arrangement again. No, it's really difficult. Let's skip it. You're still having 60 questions. You won't be able to even see all the 60 questions within 40 minutes if you're going to spend like 10 minutes on a puzzle. There are other questions like see, I mean, how much you need to score in the GA. If you are able to score like 50, 10 in the quant, 10 in the English, and let's say you can say 25 in the reasoning, you're still achieving 95. That's a good score. I mean, let's not make a prediction about it. It's all about the difficulty level of the exam. If the QT is really difficult, 6-7 is a good score. If it is easy, then 15-16 would be a good score. So it all depends upon the difficulty level of the exam. So here, practice in the week for practice are reasoning questions. Do more practice of miscellaneous questions. In RBI Grade B exam, miscellaneous questions are going to make your match, are going to help you crack the exam. So miscellaneous questions like problems based on ages, all those problem based on ages like direction sense test, inequalities, silogs, machine input output, cause and effect relationship, problem based on cause and effect questions, critical reasoning. So work hard on these chapters for 3-4 quality days. The puzzles are not going to help you bring like 30-40 marks, because see, puzzles are time consuming, right? So if you're not that great in reasoning, then you can avoid the puzzles, right? If you just want to crack the sectional cutoff, do these chapters only. So if you're already good at reasoning, if you're really good at solving the puzzles, then only you can solve the puzzles in the exam. If you already feel like it's really difficult for you, avoid it. So week number 5. So if there is any doubt, students, I'm still here. I'm still answering your doubts. You can ask me anytime, right? Like so many students are watching us now. If there is any doubt in your mind, students, you can still ask me. I'm reading all the chat messages. So in the week number 5, practice the English sets. I highly recommend you to solve RCs. Unlike the data interpretation and puzzles, RCs are actually easier. RCs are easy. It's difficult to crack the RBI Grade B exam without doing the RCs. There will be one RC at least. Then the error spotting would be there. Then there will be para jumbles. Do the proper practice of that. If you want to start from scratch, this is not the right time for you. And then in this week number 5, we are going to release the July 2018 magazine, the July 2018 RBI Grade B GK Digest. That's, I think we are going to release that on 12th of July. So that will be released really soon. And the August 2018 magazine. The August 2018 would be released on, I think, 10th of August. And the exam is on 16th of August. So you have just 3-4 days. You need to manage, right? So just make sure you find time to read these 2 capsules. These are actually really important for the exam, right? So next, on the week 6, on the 6th and the 7th week actually, you can merge them actually. See, you can merge them week 5-6 and week 6-7, right? So within these 6th and 7th week, within the last 10 days, we are going to provide 10 mock tests. You need to do just, instead of, if you don't have that much of time, you can do 2 mock tests a day. Otherwise, if you're having time, do 1 mock test a day and do proper analysis. So that's what you need to do within the 7 weeks. And further, in case you need that RBI Grade B GK Digest, you can directly go to store.bankexamstudy.com. Otherwise, you can join the RBI Grade B 2018 course, in which we are providing the video classes for all subjects for phase 2 as well. Phase 1 and phase 2, and we are providing proper test series for phase 1 and phase 2. We are providing, I think, 10 tests for phase 1 and 10 each for the phase 2. And then we are providing proper study material, discussion boards are there. And we are providing the RBI Grade B GK Digest, Yojana Magazine Summary, Current Affairs Summary, Banking Awareness, everything is available in our course. So if there is any doubt, you can ask it right away, student. Let me ask, sir, my thumb aberration is very small in final PDF. Sir, will there be any problem? Sandeep, there won't be any problem. So I was there at Ashwarya. Sir, सर प्लीज रिवर्स ऐश्वर्या बिस्वास सर मैंने 2 महीने पहले एक आरबीआई पीडीएफ ये मैं बोल कर चुका हूँ फर्दर Anis Sahu further one query now for next within next 5 to 7 minutes I'm going to answer all the doubts and then we are going to close the session. Further one query, are the websites of financial institutions sufficient for general awareness and ESI also? Where are you getting this data? I think Anis, see, if you are reading the financial websites like Money Control, Economic Times, if you are following those websites from last 1 year, then it's great. But if you just started reading that, then it won't be sufficient at all. And I don't think those websites are, doing the analysis of international reports properly. They are not doing the, analysis of government schemes properly. They are not even, doing the analysis of RBI circular. Nobody is doing the RBI circular. So that's the problem with them. So that won't be sufficient. Sir, general awareness is focused on finance and banking. Yes, Anis, general awareness is too much focused on finance, banking and economy. These three: finance, banking and economic awareness. सर जो लोग बोल रहे हैं कि एग्जाम नहीं नहीं होगा पैसा इतना दिया तो क्या हमारी नौकरी में it's okay विश्वास. Subhankar GM sir, RBI which book is best to read? Please follow the course ना. दीदी आपसे नहीं पूछा था, सर से पूछा था. हर्षल इट्स ओके यार, लड़ो मत यहाँ पे, मैं ब्लॉक कर दूंगा. And sir, what all topics we need to focus more on the GA part? Rupika, you need to focus on banking, current affairs, economic and financial awareness, right? And then in the financial and awareness and the current affairs, there is you need to focus on government schemes, you need to focus on international reports, you need to focus on economic survey. So these are the important parts of the general awareness syllabus. When sir, I have claimed free GK, but I'll do that. HK Kumar, there was a bug that I have solved. I'll send it to the emails to all the students, so don't worry. Where can I get on previous papers, Rakesh? Rakesh, you can go to bankexamstoday.com. There you can get it. Palki, please make a video on level of questions of apti. I'll do that. Sir, please throw some light on Monday. Himanshu, on Monday we'll discuss about reasoning, right? सर मैं यही कहती हूँ कि लास्ट से स्टार्ट करते हो तो हमेशा. दीपेश चौबे, जीके में स्टैटिक पढ़ना है. दीपेश, स्टैटिक जीके इज नॉट एक्चुअली द पार्ट ऑफ आरबीआई ग्रेड बी. आई थिंक अवॉइड स्टैटिक. ओके सर से पूछा पर स्टूडेंट यार बस करो ना. गिरीश, विल आरबीआई जीके टेस्ट प्लस नॉर्मल जीके टेस्ट कैन हेल्प यू क्रैक 50%? गिरीश चौधरी, यस, आई कैन टेक द गारंटी. यस, एक्चुअली यस. शुभांकर, विच बुक इज एनी अदर क्वेश्चन? Imtiaz Ahmed, where to get previous year paper? It's available on bankexamstoday.com. You can get it there. Okay. Matthew Jordan, sir, will this course be effective from 2018 be effective for 20? Yes, it will be for 2018 exam only. Good evening, Pooja. So it's time to move. If I subscribe and get material, I get material. Muthu Kannan, you will get the material within 15 minutes. So don't worry. Sir, RBI clerk PDF, nahi yaar, out of topic. Himalaya Chure, sir, how much questions are asked from budget and economic survey in the general awareness? 3 or 4. Trust me. General awareness, government schemes mein se like 10 or 15. And the international reports mein se 7 and 8. Current affairs mein se 20-25. So that's what the proportions are. I have already shared that video. Please check it. So that's all. I think I have answered all the doubts. So that's all, students. I hope you are satisfied with the today's session. So this was a long session of 22 minutes. Meri itni capacity hai. So that was a long session, students. If you are having any sort of doubt, you can ask me right away. Let me just check if there is any question is left. कुछ रह गया तो पूछ लीजिए. We need the explanation of previous paper, so I'll do that. So I request all of you to join the RBI Grade B 2018 course, and that includes that RBI Grade B GK Digest. And I request all of you to read the RBI Grade B GK Digest. The most important part of this whole session, this whole preparation plan, is RBI Grade B GK Digest. The week 1 and week 2 are most important. If you are able to do this much, that's all. You'll be able to crack the exam, trust me. Plus clear the section cutoffs. That's it. That's the cheat, you can say, the shortcut to crack the exam. So RB Grade B GK Digest, read that, and you can also take the test series from store.bankexamstoday.com. So move on to store.bankexamstoday.com, and I request all of you to subscribe our channel, and you can install the Android application, Android app of Bank Exams Today in your phone to get the regular updates. So subscribe the channel, like this video, and please give your feedback. Do you like the RB Grade B GK Digest? If yes, please give your feedback in the comment section. That is actually really important for me. So that's all for today, students. Thank you and have a very nice day. Bye. कोई रह गया क्वेश्चन? You are not. Oh, sorry. Just a second. मुत्थू का क्वेश्चन रह गया, मुझे देखने दीजिए. Sir Juna, Muthu, you are not replying in WhatsApp. Muthu, what's the problem? Buddy, tell me. Muthu Kanan is asking me something. Muthu, abhi dekho, mere haath mein phone hai. I'll check your, WhatsApp message. Please send me the WhatsApp message again. I just tell you, I'm getting 200, 300 messages a day. Sometimes it's really difficult to answer everybody. So that's all. Muthu, I'll try to, find your message. See, it's really difficult actually. So it's really difficult, yaar. It's really difficult. So send me the WhatsApp message again. So that's all for today, students. Subscribe the channel. I hope you have answered all your doubts. So thank you. Have a very nice day. Signing off. Thank you.